Hey guys, Fox here, and today we're going to be looking at the Week 8 Players of the Week in the USFL 2022 season. This week, once again, I feel like the voters got them right. The fans were right about these guys. One of them was pretty obvious, you couldn't really argue with. The other two were just, you could say. So, overall, for offense, it was Case Cookus, defense, it was Chris Odom, and then special teams, it was Ramis Ahmed. So, with Case Cookus, I talked about it pretty much in the last, 2 videos I've done. He had arguably the best game a single player has had in the entire season. He went 20 for 26. That's literally above 75 completion percentage, or just about. He went for 247 passing yards and 118 yards on the ground with 5 touchdowns. He never fumbled. He just was awesome. That stat line is insane. I mean, I know he had one insanely long rush, but if you were to just add every single attempt he had, he basically did 300 yards and 30 total attempts. It's just insane. He was very obvious for Offensive Player of the Week. I know there's a couple other. There wasn't really anyone that was really that close. I know Darius Victor had a really solid game. He had 100 yards and a few touchdowns. But Case Cookus had 100 yards in the ground as well. And then he also had 247 in the air as a quarterback. He had an outstanding game. Defensive Player of the Week ended up being Chris Odom. Let's be real. If they are awards, it's pretty obvious he's getting DPOY. He was just awesome. He had 5 tackles, 3 of them being solo, but really it's the fact that he had forced fumble, a TFL, and 3 sacks. He had 3 sacks, a forced fumble, or tackle for loss, of course. Now, they did seem to try and, make it once again, try to have Josh Shaw win because he had, the game-sealing pick for the Stallions. That's what they put. But, dude, Chris Odom had an outstanding game, and it's no surprise at all that he ended up winning. He was just terrific, and he is pretty much the best defensive player in the league, and you can argue that player for player, he's the best player in the league. So it's fair to say he deserved it. The special teams player of the week, I said it before, if you kick the longest field goal, you're probably going to get it. Ramis Ahmed broke the record by kicking a 61-yarder, as the record was 50-something by Cole Murphy, then Cole Murphy 60, and then it's Ramis Ahmed 61. I know they tried to do it again. They had Brandon Aubrey's game-winning kick, but at the end of the day, Ramis Ahmed kicking a 61-yarder. I think that's kind of funny because I'm showing this image for this one because they did try and forget the fact that he did miss a field goal as well. He only went 1 for 2. But if you kick the record, it's pretty safe to say that so far you guaranteed to win Special Teams Player of the Week. The fans seem to respect that kick a long field goal. Especially considering that these are proving that these guys could be NFL caliber kickers because, NFL caliber kickers seemingly miss everything but make the ones they shouldn't sometimes. Unless you're Justin Tucker, where then it's a 60-yarder is nothing to you. So yeah, overall that's really the player of the week for week 8. I think they did a really solid job between all 3 of them. The fans really got all 3 of them right, but Odom and especially Cookus just had insane games where they really couldn't argue with them. Overall, this has been Fox. Enjoy this content. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. And as always, have a great night.